What is up, everybody? Crustless Crypto here, back in the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. At 2,500 subscribers, I will be giving away $150 worth of EGLD, so make sure you guys are supporting the channel. I do have a website, crustlesscrypto.com. Make sure you guys check it out, bookmark it. And I also have a Twitter at crustlesscrypto. Make sure you guys follow me on that. Links are all in the description and comment section down below. So guys, real quickly, I want to talk about Elrond's price today. As we can see here, it's sitting at $275. It actually went up by quite a lot. It went up about 20% today. As we can see, it went all the way up to $288. So it's actually reaching for that $300 mark. So honestly, it was a really great day, and it's still sitting at $5.4 billion market cap. In my opinion, I think that the rise in the EGLD's price is because of the Holoride launch going to be released tomorrow, right? UTC time. And it's important to understand that people want to accumulate that EGLD so they can immediately start swapping. And for those, mercenary capital out there, try to make those, 2 or 3x gains that they're anticipating once the RIDE token is launched. Overall, the crypto market is kind of stabilizing right now. A lot of coins were bleeding for the past couple days, a week or two actually. Things are starting to level off here. Things are down by only 1 or 2%, so nothing too crazy here, but we're gonna have to keep monitoring the market and see exactly where it's gonna go. Now, coming from Crypto Mercy here, he says the Elrond Circle fibs never lied since the beginning of the EGLD, just like they never lied for Bitcoin. If you're placing a new circle with the recent retracement, you're getting a double confirmation for EGLD USDT. And I'll put the technical analysis here with all the different lines. Definitely interesting to see here. A lot of people are not worried about the price right now. I know I'm not personally. So we can definitely see an uptick to higher price ranges with Elrond. Also coming from DivXman here, this EGLD breakout will be confirmed at $315, which I think could happen in less than 36 hours. And we broke out right at the base of the golden pocket, which is very bullish, and the daily RSI and MACD are in perfect positions for a rally. This could get very interesting very fast. So even he is saying that there is a potential for price movement when it comes to Elrond breaking past that $300, and as he's saying, if he gets that confirmation for $315, a possible breakout. Again, make sure you guys follow these two individuals. They post great content, so thank you for that. Now, in terms of the general market with Bitcoin, so this is coming from Dr. Jeff Ross, a plebe counselor. Update decision day for tomorrow. I expect a definitive move in either direction for Bitcoin, coinciding with Wednesday's FOMC meeting. Given the oversold momentum indicators, my guess is to the upside. So he also believes that Bitcoin will start to rise as well. Things are looking oversold. As you guys can see, the RSIs here down below. I'm not really too keen on technical analysis, but again, I say it all the time, the charts can provide excellent data for us to actually anticipate where the market is going. Now, I just want to do a quick recap. If you haven't watched my last video, I'll put the card right above me here. So this is coming from Moldovan email. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So the Holoride with your RIDE token will join the Maiar exchange tomorrow. Make sure to have everything ready for the big day. I can't wait for it to happen. One of the most exciting new projects out there. Let's go. So a lot of people were confused. I apologize if I was cutting it too much in my last video. I might have spoke too fast, but I want to put it up here. Pause the video, please, for about 1, 2, 3 seconds and actually jot down all these times. On Thursday, the 16th of December, all these events are going to be happening consecutively, one after the other. So again, starting at 0800 UTC all the way down to 1900 UTC. This is also coming from the official Holoride Twitter account. So only 2 days left until they're listing on the Maiar exchange, which is technically one now. Be prepared is half the victory. That's why we've created a detailed overview of the most important things for our listing day. Find all relevant info here. So clicking the actual link here will provide you this page. So if you look at the timeline, right, I'm not going to go into too much depth with this, but I'm going to read it. Holoride is thrilled to announce that the listing date for our RIDE token has been set. The RIDE will be open for trading again at 2 p.m. UTC on Thursday, December 16th on the Maiar exchange. So if we scroll down again, I want to explain this for you guys so it's more easier to digest. 8 a.m. UTC, adding liquidity be enabled. You'll be able to provide liquidity in the EGLD RIDE pool. And if you won in our public sale lottery and claimed your RIDE tokens, trading at this point has not been enabled. So these are going to be for the early game RIDE holders, the ones who actually won RIDE from the lottery. You'll actually be able to provide liquidity, and you'll probably be the ones to benefit the most. Scrolling down here at 10 a.m. UTC, the RIDE farm is enabled, which gives users the ability to stake their lockmex and earn RIDE tokens. But again, make sure you guys understand that rewards are not being earned at this point. Scrolling down again, the world trading is happening here at 2 p.m. UTC. Swaps are enabled on the RIDE EGLD pair, allowing users to buy and sell RIDE for EGLD. This is the listing time and probably the most important moment for all of us. Again, this is the listing time. So rewards paid in MEX are enabled for the Ride EGLD farm, and the ability to harvest rewards again is still disabled. At 5 p.m. UTC, rewards for the Ride farm are enabled. User staking locked MEX will begin earning Ride, but the ability to harvest rewards is disabled. And then again, 7 p.m. UTC, the harvesting of earned rewards is enabled for all farms, and there are no more restrictions on the DEX, and things go back to normal. So this is probably the most important part for most people that they really care about, is that 7 p.m. UTC is when you're actually be able to harvest your earned rewards from Ride or MEX from the pair. And it's essential that you understand you need to be patient. Make sure you lock your slot in the Maiar DEX before it actually goes live, so you're able to at least make some profit or some nice gains. And moving on from that, again, DivXman has put out a good thread here on Twitter, and I would like to showcase it to you guys. Make sure you guys check him out on Twitter and YouTube again, because he does post very good content. Now he states here, we are 2 days away from the Holoride listing on the Maiar DEX. Here's what I expect. EGLD and MEX pump hard before and after the listing, and once prices peak, we see a sell-off from short-term traders. Then we set a proper valuation for the Holoride and MEX over the 2-3 weeks. So I agree with that. Like I said earlier, price is going to rise exponentially once the Ride token is launched, but then you're going to have that mercenary capital come in, flip that cash, and then pull out, and that's when we'll see a dip in price. We'll not actually see stabilization, in the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, just like he is saying. For many, EGLD, MEX, and Ride will become long-term investments, but you can always benefit in the short term by considering various scenarios. Simply brainstorming the risk and volatility that come from new listings is crucial to being mentally prepared. He goes on to state here, are you going to take profits? Are you going to increase/decrease holding? Where do you think a short-term top will be? Once the buzz and investment from the initial listing slows down, will prices consolidate? If so, for how long? Again, very important questions that you guys need to be asking yourselves. If you're expecting everything to 10x immediately, that's not how it works. I think a lot of people got into the DEX without any experience and hope that's what would happen to EGLD. This is a long game. Let me highlight that, long game. And Elrond is a DeFi project preparing for the long term. If you follow me for a while, I think expecting everything to go up without 50 to 60% drops screams inexperience. This is an early stage, high risk investment world. Realize it, embrace it, or exit. Now, quickly on that point, that is a very excellent point. You do not understand markets, especially in the crypto space, if you're not okay with 50 to 60% dips in the matter of weeks. It's important that we understand, right, that crypto is a very volatile market. When you have, projects such as the Elrond network with only a $5 to $6 billion market cap valuation, it's going to fluctuate in price considering the entire world virtually is invested in it compared to traditional stock markets, which have trillions of dollars. Long term, again, I say this all the time, if you believe in the technology, believe in the team, the community, make sure you guys are conducting proper risk management. Don't blame anybody if you lose money or you feel like you made a bad choice. People like me, I talk about cryptocurrency, coins like Elrond, but I'm not shilling them. I truly do believe in the project. I would not be sitting here behind this camera talking to you guys if I did not support Elrond, even if I didn't hold it. So it's very important that you realize that distinction, because a lot of people get caught up in these short-term price movements, and again, not the long-term technological potential. Lastly, he does state here, now what do you think will happen with prices over the next 2 to 3 weeks? What is your strategy coming into the Holoride listing? Let's get some well thought out answers to help everyone. So my personal take on this is, once the Ride swaps are enabled, I'm going to swap some of my EGLD for Ride. I'm going to provide liquidity, earn MEX tokens, and again, make sure I'm staking those locked MEX tokens into the Ride farming pool, and I'll be, as a result, farming Ride. Now, the difference with farming Ride is that you can instantly swap that Ride for more EGLD. So technically, you could do the Denver strategy by, farming Ride tokens. So that's, again, going to definitely affect the price. So again, you need to make sure you take that into consideration. So excellent staking provider opportunity here. This is coming from Sever. He says, hey, EGLD team, check out this extremely clever setup from Helios staking. EGLD rewards, lock MEX rewards, NFTs with featured utility. Loving it. So Helios staking has actually provided some great benefits and incentives for staking with them if you would like. Now, I think a lot of nodes have been dropping off because people have pulled out their money from staking, their EGLD from the traditional staking pools on the Maiar app, and been using it on the Maiar DEX. So it's very important that we have coins being staked because it helps move the market in terms of proof of stake, right? You have multiple nodes that are validating transactions and you need to keep those nodes running. So if we take a look here, so they say for us, while the overall staked amount has declined, our APR has increased and we still have plenty of breathing room to ensure our nodes are secured. Adding space back in October served us well. So scrolling down here, they state, now onto the fun stuff. We're renaming the reserves wallet to the community wallet as we have something exciting to announce. This wallet will now be farming LockMex in the EGLD USDC pool and will compound it for LockMex in the MEX pool to grow the balance every day, which is pretty cool. As a result, all the LockMex profits will be distributed evenly to all Helios staking delegators every quarter. The base EGLD USDC liquidity pool token will remain as it reserves and will continue to be added to every month as per usual by using 5% of our monthly commissions. They say here, this will be done by issuing a free NFT to all Helios staking delegators from a snapshot that will be taken on or before January 1st, 2022. The distributions will be given every quarter starting with April 2022. So you're going to be getting free NFTs just for staking with Helios staking. They scroll down here to say, to facilitate the NFT mint and artwork, we're very proud to announce a partnership with our friends at Elrond NFT. We've been working with them in the background for some time now and planning some very exciting things for the future on top of this. Now, they say here it's also important to note that we're issuing one NFT per year to all our delegators, making this the Helios Staking 2022 collection with utility. In 2023, we hope to only increase the utility and benefits that only a Helios Staking NFT will bring. So that is very nice and very awesome to see. And then awesome stuff here. So finally, as mentioned, every one of our delegators will get the same amount of LockMex distributed to them each quarter. This is being done because we want to lead the way with true financial inclusion at heart. And then they say, while the distributions initially might not be that big for the bigger delegators, the smaller guys will get a nice bonus that will truly help give them a nice boost. Over time, as we keep adding monthly to the EGLD USDC pool, the distributions are only going to grow. So for a staking provider to actually start giving back to their community, to their actual holders and stakers, delegators, if you want to call it that, that's very powerful to me. You know, obviously they're making revenue, but at the same time, they want to make sure they're taking care of their delegators because everyone should be winning. Everyone should be getting a piece of the EGLD pie. So not only are they getting LockMex rewards distributed to them, they're also getting NFTs minted. So as long as you have gas fees to pay for them, to me, that's very nice. So lastly, guys, I want to start covering the Maiar DEX fees. A lot of people don't understand that you're not just, signing transactions without paying EGLD gas fees. So we're going to get into this here. I'm actually going to do this live. I'm not going to edit this portion because I want to walk you guys through it. So here is about 3/4 of a day of not harvesting my rewards. As you can see, I have $540 worth of MEX tokens in the liquidity pool, and then I have the MEX staking $51. So if we would like to reinvest this, right, click reinvest, you'll be asked to sign one transaction. So what we're going to do here, I'm actually going to pull up a notepad, and it's going to be the transaction fees. So if I put this in here like that, and if I reinvest, what is our transaction fees? So I'm going to have to enter my password here. Transaction fees are going to be 20 cents, 20.34 cents to be exact. So again, that's in that EGLD denomination, but they do show the US dollar amount. So it's going to cost me 20.3 cents to reinvest my MEX tokens. Moving on from that, if I want to harvest my liquidity pool MEX tokens, that's also going to be another fee. Now, after putting in my password here, it's going to ask me to sign my transactions. Now there's only one transaction, and if I pull up my notepad, again, it's going to cost me about 24 cents. So that is harvesting locked MEX from LP. That's going to cost me 24.05 cents. It's very fast, and I'm going to be waiting for the harvesting transaction to be finished, so I'm going to cut to the next part. All right, guys, so now that the harvesting transaction is processed, the last thing we're going to be doing here is actually staking that MEX. So when we click the staking button here, and I want to stake all of that 714,000 locked MEX rewards I just received, there's going to be 3 actions in one transaction. So make sure you guys are paying attention to this. So after I put my password in, it's going to ask me to sign 3 different transactions. So we're going to have to add up each fee because each transaction has its own fee. So if we do stake, what's the first one? It's going to be about 34 cents and 34.39 cents. Continue to the next one. Again, that's going to be another 34.39 34.39 cents. And then lastly, another 34.39 cents. After I sign that transaction, I'm going to bring this notepad here where you can see it, and then I'm going to bust out the calculator. Now, if we do our math here, it's going to roughly cost you about $1.50 to perform all these transactions. Now, in the bigger term, it might not seem like a lot. $1.50 comparing to you making, at least $100, $200 a day, even more. If you're harvesting and doing all these actions 3, 4, 5 times a day, that adds up over time. Say you've done this exact same process 5 times today. You're paying $7.37 in fees. You guys need to take your EGLD balance into consideration, as well as not paying unnecessary transaction fees. This is why I let it build up for a day or two, and then I reinvest it and stake it. Because look, guys, you want to compound those rewards, but you don't want to eat into your own holdings, into your own raw EGLD balance, just on staking, reinvesting, and harvesting fees. Now, with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm always open to feedback. I will be knocking out some Ledger Live stuff soon. It's in the works. I appreciate everybody for their support, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Have a good one.